morning, people. We're in Ingleton, and stupidly yesterday I did loads of videos and I don't think they worked properly. But us being novices, that could happen quite a lot. So we were here last night for a friend's 30th wedding anniversary, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's a lovely village, Ingleton, in North Yorkshire. Those are the arches which I believe are still used, the railway is still used for the Settle to Carlisle trains, which sometimes you get the old steam trains on. Very quaint watering alley, which is still in use. Beautiful church. Lots of quaint little shops, bars, restaurants, plenty to go around for everybody. So we stayed on the pub car park last night where the function was held for the anniversary party that we were at. There is a car park in Ingleton that has overnight parking for motorhomes. There's only a few spots, but it's only £5 a night, so that's quite cheap as well. A lot of classic cars coming through at the minute. There must be a classic car show on somewhere. Really quiet at the minute because it's Sunday morning, so a lot of walkers just arriving for the Ingleton Falls, which is a lovely walk, but it's currently £10 to get in. So if there's a family, it can work out quite expensive. It's £5 for children. Up the hill there is just another big pub and outdoor shops, everything you need here really. There's a lovely Italian restaurant. I'm going that way, yeah. It's getting quite busy now because all the walkers are arriving. The sun's threatening to come out again. It was glorious yesterday. You have an outdoor swimming pool here. That's Ingleton Chippy there, and if you go up that road, Facking Lane, you can actually get on the Ingleton Falls walk without paying, because that's the end of it. But obviously you wouldn't be able to go all the way around because you wouldn't be able to get out the other end, because there's turnstiles where you pay at the other end. But we did that yesterday and we had to walk up onto the hilltops and it was lovely. We have got some footage of, but as I said, I'm not sure how well these will work. Hopefully we'll get better at this as we go along. I have.
Hopefully.
Got a new camera this weekend as well, so that's proving a bit tricky as well. Smile!
You're on YouTube?
They're not YouTubers, are they?
This is like their local park area, which takes you down to the outdoor swimming pool, which is very rare these days to have outdoor pools, I think. I've never seen one for a long time, have you, Mum?
No.
So we'll take you down to show you that again, just in case yesterday's footage doesn't work. I think a lot of these videos are going to be very cringe-worthy. Like I said, hopefully we'll get better at it. You have to be very forgiving with us. Oh, it's open! Oh no! If I'd have known that this morning, I'd have been down for a swim.
And a shower.
And a shower. I believe it will be, it's not heated until the end of May. But there you go, that's the pool and the facilities. It's lovely, isn't it? We're going to take you down, we're going to have a look. Oh, I'd have been up with the light this morning. If I'd have known I could have got in there. We came yesterday and it were all locked up yesterday. Must have only opened on a Sunday morning. And there wasn't any real clear opening times on the door.
Thanks very much. See you later. Bye bye.
Ah, there's a sign up now, see? Because the shutter was down yesterday, so we couldn't see that. That's only for the tuck shop, I think. Ah, pool temperature 16.3.
How you doing? How much is yours to use the pool?
£5 in cold water.
£5 in cold water. How much is it when it's warm?
Our first month at the Hilton is £7.50 for £1 per adult.
Okay, fantastic.
It's brilliant, isn't it? It's
It is,
lovely.
yeah. Thanks.
So there you have it, folks. It's what we're at, Alan?
So it was £5
For
an adult.
an adult, what they call
Cold
cold water
water.
swimming, because the pool isn't heated until the end of May,
And then it's £7.50.
and then it's £7.50 for non-members. I presume members would be the locals that live here. And then it takes you on from the pool down to the river, which is quite nice. So the temperature of the pool today was 16.3, which I think might be a bit nippy. But
Alright, once you're in it,
yeah, I suppose once you're in, aren't you? Still lots of people coming down and even taking the dogs in with them. Obviously not in the pool. Must be able to sit round the side. Taking you down to the river now. It was absolutely packed down here yesterday with kids paddling, and further up was a deep bit which I'm not sure they should have been jumping in, but they were jumping in, but kids will be kids. We used to have a border collie a couple of years ago and she'd have loved paddling in that. Gorgeous it is, it's lovely. So this is some of the footage from when I stupidly didn't put the volume on yesterday, and this is the entrance to the walks, going in the back way, if you will. You won't be able to go right round, as I've already said, because there are turnstiles at the beginning of the walk, so you won't get back out at the other end. But if you just fancy a lovely walk through some of it on the hilltops, as you can see, it's absolutely stunning views, and it's lovely to have a walk. I don't know how far into the falls walk it will go. I presume all the way. It's just, like I said, you won't get out the other way, and you enter that via a road called Facking Lane, which is to the top where the chippy is in Ingleton. It's just to the top of there, and you turn left onto Thacking Lane, and that takes you into the end of the Waterfalls walk. Hey folks, so we're now just before you get to the falls walk. It's called the Falls Walk. There's waterfalls in there and loads of countryside. It is a lovely walk. We have done it before, pre-motorhome days. So we're not going to do it again today because we're going to move on in an hour or so. I think we're going to go to Morecambe from here. So, as I said before, the Falls Walk is £10 per adult and £5 per child. We were talking to a family yesterday that had been in, and it cost them a total of £60, which I think is absolutely ridiculous in the current climate for a family to have to pay that much money to go on a walk through fields and waterfalls. I know there has to be some money made probably for the upkeep of the paths and everything, but £60 seems a lot to me, but as you know, we don't like paying to go in places like that. And as I said, you can do most of it if you go from where the walk actually finishes, which is on Thackeray Lane. You can actually do a lot of the walk for free because you go in the back way, but you couldn't go all the way around because when you get to this end it's turnstiles, so I don't know how you get back out, but I suspect the locals know that say that they don't pay and there's other entrances in, but unless you're in the know, you wouldn't know that, would you? So I'll just show you. Just show you the sign. If you want to Google anything or look at the website, there it is. So this is one of the campsites down here. I don't know how much it is a night, but it's sort of like right in the dip in Ingleton village, right underneath the arches, as you can see.
In a good spot.
It is in a good spot. It's perfect, you know, to go out in the village at night if you want to eat or get a drink. It's right next to the river. As you can see, there are some statics on, but there's tours, motorhomes, there's a bit of everything on here. So I don't know how much it is a night, you'd have to Google it or whatever. I don't even know what the site's called because on the way in it just says tourism motorhomes. We'll have to try and find a site name.
The big sign at entrance.
Oh, what were it?
The Ormed or something.
Oh right, apparently.
Got way out, but
I'm walking around with my eyes closed as usual. What, Homestead?
something like that.
Yeah. I just saw a sign that said tourism, things like that, so. Morning!
Morning. Called Homehead.
Homehead, it's called. Well, it's an old static, isn't it? Still somebody's dream, isn't it? So down there There's a river. There's nobody in this caravan, so I don't think I'll upset anybody. Well, there was nobody in it yesterday when we came past. That could have changed, obviously. This is where the kids were jumping in yesterday. It's not very nice. There's loads of holiday lets here, right, those up there, a lot of them are like holiday let cottages. Big arches there. I think for any of you YouTubers that watch lots of other channels like we do, I think the ex-boys once stayed on here when they were in England. Correct us if we're wrong, ex-boys. So this is the facilities block at this campsite. So you've got your toilet and waste disposal there. Showers here.
2 showers.
2 showers. I've seen better showers.
Washing machine.
Washing machine.
£3.
£3. And obviously waste, toilet waste. I think we could do a little bit of a refurb here, Al.
I think so, yeah.
I've just been in the ladies' toilets and they weren't very clean either, which isn't a good sign, is it? But it's very local to everything. Would I pay to stay here now I've seen the facilities? Probably not. It's a strange place. I mean, there's like statics that look like they've just been abandoned.
Well, that doesn't even look level, does it?
It doesn't look level, no. And it looks very unkempt. But there you go. But there are somewhat nice ones like these here next to the river, but obviously seasonal pitches for the tourists. Right folks, so now we're on one of the big car parks in Ingleton where there's toilet facilities there. Not the best, but there's toilet facilities. There's also a bus stop here which takes you where, Alan?
You can go to Lancaster, you can go to Skipton, Kirby Lonsdale, Settle, Skipton, Bentham, wherever that is.
We drove through Bentham yesterday.
Did we?
Yeah. The one where the pubs were. We said
Right.
looks a bit tired. So this is the well, for want of a better word, community centre, I think. So it's travel information, tourist information.
Back of the cricket pitch.
Yeah, so back at the cricket pitch. It's called.
I don't know what the actual car park's called.
No, I don't.
There might be a sign out there.
But in there, so it's the cricket club, it's the library, it's the tourist information, it's a general community centre. Bit of everything goes on in there, really, I think. And then up here on this car park, you've got the motorhome spots. Now we counted yesterday. Well, we're at 4.
There only seems to be 4 spots.
4 spots for
4
motorhomes.
designated motorhomes.
But obviously, is it free from 6 o'clock? £5 from 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
£5 stay overnight from 6 p.m.
Until 9 a.m.
until 9 a.m.
And then the daily rate comes in. And I think it was £3.90 for over 4 hours during the day. So
So if you wanted to stay all day and all
24
night,
hours, you could do it for £8.90.
£8.90, 24 hours. It's a cracking price, that. So when we came yesterday, there were the 4 motorhome spots, and there were a couple of people here, like there is now. But I suspect that some turned up after 6 p.m. just to get the £5 overnight parking, because I came up here this morning, there were about 6 of them So even though there are only 4 spots, when it's quiet at night, they obviously don't bother anybody.
One's marked green, motorhomes on
Yeah,
there.
they're all marked on
Two
the
in the
floor.
centre for coaches. I don't imagine many coaches coming on here after 6 p.m.
No, so these other ones are all for coaches, but like Alan says, after 6 p.m. there probably wouldn't be any day trippers here. And when I came up this morning, there were about 6 motorhomes here.
So that is the name of the car park, Ingleton Community Centre.
So it's Ingleton Community Centre car park. And I'll give you a picture of the signage again. So you can have a cheap stopover here, and there are toilets, like I said. That's about it. There's no other facilities, but there's toilets, and it's very flat, as you can see. And then through there, I'll show you through here. I'm not going to walk through it again because I got covered in grass this morning because they've just cut the cricket field. I'll just take you to the path. So you can go from the car park, you can walk round the cricket field here. That's ours down there, parked down there. Our girl's still sat there waiting for us. Lovely scenery. And if you walk around the cricket field, that takes you back into the village. You go straight into the village from your park up here for £5 a night. Can't whack it really, can you? What's not to like for a £5?
Reasonable.
Very reasonable. So there you have it, folks. That's
I'd
Ingleton.
rather pay nothing, but for £5 okay.
Alan would obviously always like to pay nothing. That's it, folks. That's generally the tour of Ingleton, but without the Falls walk, because we're not paying 20 quid, are we, Al?
No, we're not.
To do a walk. So, like I
So
said,
family, 2 adults, 2 children, 10 to 30 quid.
30 quid,
It's
yeah.
scandalous.
It is. And like I said, if you go, if you find a chippy in Ingleton and you go up Sackery Lane, you can get on the Waterfalls walk for free, because that's where they all come out. But you wouldn't be able to do the entire walk because you wouldn't be able to get through the
Well, you would,
turnstiles.
but then you would have to come right
Yeah.
back, so you'd end up doing about 5 miles. I think it's about 2.5 miles the entire walk. I'm
Yeah,
not
you'd
sure.
end up doubling up on it then, because
You could get to the waterfalls, which are about halfway around, so
yeah, get to the waterfalls. That's the main feature. You could see all the waterfalls and then turn back, because there's nothing to see other than the waterfalls really, and countryside, and you go through some beautiful countryside doing it from the reverse angle, as we did yesterday. So there you have it, folks. Next stop, Morecambe. So folks, that's the end of our little walk around Ingleton. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us some comments, any views you have on any of the trips so far, and we'll see you in the next one.